Welcome back, everybody, to the greatest era of the Pokemon TCG. Today I wanted to backstep a little bit and show you guys how to download and install Magic Set Editor and also the Pokemon templates from the Pokemon thread at magicseteditor.com. Or .net, excuse me. So step number one is to simply Google search Magic Set Editor. And as you can see, I've already done that, so it's going to pop up for me. Also, probably going to be the first one because I visited their site before. So if you go to their home page, you see that it is a Magic program. So Magic Set Editor is your default. The Magic stuff will all be here. Under Additional Resources, if you go to the MSE downloads, you have 4 different options that you can use. The basic one, the light version, the advanced version, which has every single Magic card frame that's ever released, and then your non-Magic card games that can be used in Magic Set Editor. So this is the one that I downloaded when I first got started, just because I was less interested in the Magic version of this program, and I was interested more so in the Pokemon one. So if you take this one and download it, it will already have the Pokemon stuff in it. However, the one that's here I don't believe is up to date with the most recent versions of the Pokemon card frames and options and things of that nature. So what I would recommend doing is actually downloading the light version, which has less Magic the Gathering stuff in the program, and then adding the Pokemon files to it. So what I will show you is how to download the Pokemon stuff. So if you go into this drop-down menu here, Magic Set Editor with the little arrows, and you go down to Other Card Games, go Other Games, and then there are actually multiple Pokemon ones, but the thread that you actually want is this one here, the one that simply says Pokemon thread, multiple pages, by Imp Spirit Guide. So click there, go into this thread. If you saw the intro video that introduced my channel, you would have seen this already. So now we're actually going to utilize it. Current file right here is the one that you want. So you go here, brings you to a media fire, and then the download right here, this big blue button next to the Pokemon template alpha version 031. Download that. You'll get a pop-up or possibly multiple pop-ups, but then your download should be started. So I already tried this just to make sure that it all works before. That's why you see a bunch of them already here. And once this is downloaded and good to go, we will simply open it up and we'll see. Alright, so that's done. Show it in the folder. And now this is in my downloads. If your downloads go somewhere else, I can't help you with that, but if you simply click here after it's finished and then click that little folder icon, it should take you to wherever the download happened. So then what I do is, this is also true with the Magic Set Editor pack that you can see that I've got over here. I just drag it to my desktop, and the program itself just lives here in a folder on my desktop. So this one here is the old version that I had downloaded a long time ago. This one here is now the most up-to-date one that I just downloaded this morning. And if we go in here, this folder looks like what it would if you would download that Magic Set Editor pack that I showed you just a moment ago. And then if you would take that and unzip the folder and just leave it on your desktop, this is what you would see. Now, if you get to this point and you want to add your Pokemon stuff to it, you would click Data, and then you've got all these folders here. So these are different versions for different countries. So if you don't speak English, you could pick whatever language is appropriate for you. And then you see that all the Magic stuff is here, because none of those downloads except for the non-Magic ones come with no Magic cards. So this is already here. This is where you'll find all the Magic stuff. And then if you simply take this and drag it into this folder here. I'm not going to do that because I've already got all this stuff down in a different folder, but then you simply right click and you extract all, and then it will ask you where you want to do that. It will default to the location where it currently is. So if you take it from your desktop into this folder, right click, extract all, and just click OK, it will simply put it here in this folder. If you wanted to leave it here on the desktop by itself, you could simply right click, extract all, and then it would extract it onto your desktop. Now if you do that, you can work on this, but you can't use Magic Set Editor, and Magic Set Editor can't utilize the Pokemon templates that you've tried to use. The information and all the resources and stuff need to be in this folder, this Magic Set Editor folder, in order for it to be able to recognize that it's on your computer and to use it. So what I would recommend is simply taking this, moving it into this folder, extracting it here, and then everything should be good to go. Remember that it has to be in this data folder in order for that to happen. If you would put it here, then Magic Set Editor would think that it's something else and it won't work properly. So data goes here. When you get some set configurations and get some of those started, you will see them in this main folder. So going into this basic Magic the Gathering 15 Magic Pack main, this first one, all of these .mse-set, these are different sets that I have started. So that's what these are. And again, like many of the other things that Magic Set Editor uses, when you change these, it creates a backup automatically, which again is really handy if you make a mistake and you want to undo what you did. So you can simply delete this one, change this back into a .mse set file, and then you've got your changes undone and the screw ups that you made are no longer. So that is a really helpful feature. So I think that is everything that I wanted to show you guys today. If you have any questions about using the templates or downloading Magic Set Editor, I will find another video by those Strata Games guy that I showcased in the intro video, and I will link that in the top comment so that way you can follow along with their process for doing this, although theirs is a few years old, but it should still be helpful. But otherwise, that is all I wanted to share. So until I see you next time. All right, Wizard in Post here. I totally forgot to mention this. It's really nice that the Magic Set Editor is organized this way. You can leave it on your desktop because you don't have to install anything. When you download this this folder and you extract it onto your desktop, the Magic Set Editor executable is right here. You simply click on it and it runs, it works. You don't have to do any installing, you don't have to do any configuring or anything like that. You simply click on this and everything is good to go right out of the box. You know, as long as all your data and stuff is in this folder and the fonts are all installed. So sorry about forgetting that major detail, but hope that clears some things up for you guys if you had that question before I signed off before. So now, until I see you again, have a good one.